Hey everybody, Dr. Joe Buffiel here, Buffiel Family Chiropractic. I got a class here for you today about the 3 T's, thoughts, traumas, and toxins. D.D. Palmer, the founder of chiropractic, wrote in his 1910 text, The Chiropractor's Adjuster, about the 3 T's, thoughts, traumas, and toxins, which he identified as the causes of the vertebral subluxation. You know, the only thing that chiropractors, only chiropractors are trained to find and treat. Since that time, we have expanded our understanding of how these 3 factors impact our body's function. But the basic concepts he's laid down for us in this profession have survived the test of time. What we understand now is that the subluxation is more than a spinal bone out of place, pinching a nerve as once thought. While this may occur in a small percentage of cases, the neurological changes associated with spinal misalignment occur throughout the nervous system, and not just in the nerves exiting the spinal levels of the problem. Subluxations indicate communication breakdown between the body and the brain and are the condition that chiropractors work to correct. Subluxations happen for many reasons, all of which fall into 3 basic categories: thoughts, traumas, and toxins, things that we put into our body or ingest into our body. It is easiest to think of a misalignment being caused by a physical injury, such as obstetrical procedures involving pulling and twisting of a baby's head through the delivery process, falls endured while an infant is learning how to walk, or maybe even sports injuries, bad posture, or repetitive injuries at work. What we fail to consider is how our thoughts affect our spines. Thoughts cause a specific combination of chemical reactions in the brain that give a man the ability to adapt to his environment. Thought has the potential to be both constructive and destructive. Unlike other organisms, man represents a dichotomy in his approach to life. All animals have an inborn ability to perform all functions of daily life. We call it instinct. Man is born with this as well. We call this innate ability. However, man has also the ability of cognizant thought, to learn, to think, to worry. This is the opposite of innate instincts. It's our educated brain. The problem, though, with having our educated brain is that it allows us to ignore our instincts and work against the innate. For example, say you come home from work tired, but now that you have laundry to do, you would likely ignore your instinct to rest so that your clothes are clean. Well, you've now ignored the innate and run your body down a bit more. Now you think about the day you got married or your children were born. Can you feel the anticipation again? Our bodies have physical responses to our thoughts, both directly and indirectly. This reaction can lead to subluxations. The stresses we have discussed can cause adaptation of life stress that lead to muscles holding bones out of place. Realize that the vertebrae never move without a muscle pulling on them. And no muscle moves a bone without a nerve telling it to do so. So why does our brain order our muscles to hold vertebra in a misaligned position in the presence of stress? When our brain senses harm, either from a traumatic injury, stressful thought, or exposure to a toxin, it shifts into protection mode. The brain keeps track of the whole body's level of harm and determines whether we should be in protection mode, fight or flight, or if we have the all clear and can invest in more growth. More growth. Our entire body is hardwired to respond to these signals one way or another. We cannot be both in growth and protection at the same time. The signals that inform the brain of our status are our thoughts. From our mind and our body, while harmful mental thoughts can be what you would think as being negative, angry, fearful, or depressed, traumas and toxins represent negative body thoughts and influence the same centers in the brain as these mental thoughts do. These harmful signals from traumas, toxins, and negative mental thoughts reach our 4 key areas in the brain, of which 3 of our subconscious and 1 is conscious. As you can imagine, we can be consciously aware of being angry, feeling toxic/sick from something we smell, or feeling pain from an injury. But an abundance of subconscious signals from the same circumstances reach the following 3 key areas of the subconscious brain: the hippocampus, the center of learning, the amygdala, which is the stress anxiety center, and the hypothalamus, the neuroendocrine control center, the initiator of a cascade of events prepare us for fight and flight. It's a very important part of our brain. To give you an idea of the number of signals detected by our brain each second, we are able to perceive 50 bits of information consciously. But while 3 trillion, yes, 3 trillion reach the brain subconsciously without us thinking about it every second. All of this abundant information influences our brain's function, can cause subluxations, and therefore affect our health. The good news is that chiropractic adjustments correct subluxations. Remember, the 3 T's causing subluxations: thoughts, traumas, and toxins. And visit Bafil Family Chiropractic today. Check us out. It's time to get checked. Be careful what you think. Be careful about what you put in your body. And watch and think about your actions before those traumas happen. I'm Dr. Joe Bafil. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon at Bafil Family Chiropractic.